I've definitely received more requests to play Syndicate, Blood Money, Bounty than anything else over the past season, so here's my interpretation of the archetype. Now, there are a couple cards that feel like they're supposed to be in the deck that just didn't work out, and one of which would be Moreelse. Moreelse is really good when you have King of Beggars so that we can get the refund for the tribute, otherwise he feels very clunky, and even though we have a Witch Hunter tag, again, it didn't make the final cut because for one provision more, we have Karathi Heatwave, which just banishes something from the game, whether it be a scenario or a unit, so it's more flexible in that way, but we still get the coin payout from a bounty that was placed on something, so we don't lose out on that. So I decided to make that adjustment. If you really want to go for the lore, you can go with Moreelse, but I do think it's going to be a little bit more clunky if you're looking to take tribute, especially in late game, because the leader doesn't give us coins all the time. Right, so we have that. Another one that I want to touch on before I get into the list and a little bit more about what we're doing here is Caleb. Caleb seems like an obvious pick, but I feel like maybe Caleb's better in a Golden Necker variant compared to something like this, because in around that 7 to 9 slots, they're very well equipped here. We need to have something like that because we want to fit in all these top. So if you're playing something that's less polarized, you can have Caleb, and I think that would be just fine. I was playing around with some Golden Necker versions before I got into this one here. I decided to go ahead with something like this for the video just because I feel like it's more of what it's supposed to be, right? It stays true to the roots, so that's why I didn't show the Golden Necker one today. Maybe that'll be a different video. Okay, so we have Caleb, which just didn't make the cut, and in the bronze end there's a lot of stuff you can go on, right? Type in bounty here. Hysteria was an honorable mention. Confession is honestly, I don't think as good as it used to be. It still hasn't really changed. It's easier to accommodate, but it's not much better, if anything. I think Hysteria is something that you can consider. I went with a one-off Vigilante just because I feel like if it's unanswered, it's really good. And with cards like Vile to help with a pseudo-thin, or to just boost something, and that with Candle, we have really good options to help keep that Vigilante alive, but enough tempo in the deck. We're not playing two of these from hand slowly and just getting them answered one by one, so that's the idea with that. Now, the idea of this deck, how you're going to play this deck, guys, is you want to get out cards that give bounty to an opposing unit, and then you want to use cards that can kill off those bounties so that we get the coins back. A bounty is when you destroy the card, you get the base power of that card back in coins. So pretty straightforward stuff. It's often looked at as this impossible thing to play, but super simple. We have cards like Witch Hunter, Slander, okay? This gives itself bounty. And then we have cards like Kurt and Scoundrel and the Witch Finder that place bounties on opposing units. We have our spenders like the Scoundrel. We have Horston's Freak Show, and again, the Witch Hunter Executioners and Bare Knuckle Brawlers that will be damaging opposing units so that we can get that reimbursement, right? And you just repeat the cycle time and time again. Graydon's really good for removal here because if we have excess coins, or if we're looking at targeting something with an extremely high base power, let's say we're playing into a mirror match and we see an Ignitus Hail come down, right? That's a huge Graydon because if we take tribute, we could boost self by that unit's base power. If we're playing against Skellige, right? Skellige Warriors or really anything, they just have a lot of tall base bodies. If we're playing against monsters, the same thing applies. So we have a lot of good options with the Graydon. We don't have to take the tribute, which is great. We could just throw it down, and because we're giving so many bounties, we're getting that removal regardless. So a couple things like that. Where this deck suffers is consistency, so it's gotten a bit better. We have cards like Octavia Hale, which is a spender, but it's also a tutor for these three. I didn't include Baby in here just because I'm not playing enough crime cards to really get value from the Intimidate, so it just felt like an expensive version of the Witch Hunter. So that's why I didn't do the other one there, but basically we go in, we find our win conditions later on. With Octavia, we have the one pull with Vivaldi. We almost wish that our opponent plays Vile as well, because then we get the thin from that. I thought about playing Knickers like I did in past versions of Bounty, just to have an auto thin. However, I feel like because of some of the cards that got reworks. You want to play them, and the archetype needs every point that it can get, so that's kind of where I'm at with this whole thing. I love the rework to Brute. I think Brute's playable now in decks outside of Jackpot, which was a big problem with Brute in the past and plays for a ton of points. But yeah, this is definitely it, guys. It's got removal in the form of engine removal. It's got tall removal. It's got proactive plays. It's got some thinning options. It has graveyard punish. It's got just about everything you need. The only thing that I find it doesn't have is just a huge point swing. You need to have turns with 10 plus points sometimes, and I find that those are few and far between. They're usually late game, and one thing that you might run into playing the deck is that in early game you might get steamrolled, and you might find yourself in a position where you lose round 1 and now you're having to defend a bleed in round 2. And usually if we can survive the bleed, we have a really good round 3, but it's all about getting to that round 3, so careful with that. So in this video, I'm going to have 4 games for you guys with live commentary for reference. These are going to be against try-hard meta decks for the most part, so you're going to see how this performs in your day-to-day, and you'll see what I mean exactly when I'm talking about being pushed, or in some cases, if everything works out perfectly, we can really push. We love being on red coin. We hate going first. That's kind of how it works. So enjoy the video, guys. We'll see you soon. If you guys have any suggestions for videos for the next one or whatever the case, let me know in the comments below. Again, I'm working on a monsters video already. I'm starting over again. I'm not happy with what I had, but the idea is still there and I'm really trying to get it right. So that's going to be something that's coming soon. See you guys soon. Take it easy. We got Harmony coming up here, and pretty cringe, not gonna lie. I've been seeing too many Harmony this season. Too much. I get it. We used to want Harmony to be the best thing, and it just became the best thing, and now it's not cool. Like, probably put back Brute because it's a payoff card. I don't even know why I'm complaining that much, because literally I have the answer right here. You see the vision, right? We just spam it. Heavy spam it. They'll have 8 points out, likely. Maybe 1 armor if they have the movement package and it's a sentry and all, but you're that worried about... I guess they're trying to spam the board a little bit more before they go and they play Saskia. I could see that. That's fair. Probably just that then. Thanks for the better payoff. Scapegoat's just pretty good now. Feels bad to give them 2 points, but I get it. I forgot I just topped up my coffee. Like, literally just topped it up while the game is loading in, and I took like a liberal chug because I figured I could. My eyes are watering. That was something else, man. So movement. Gotta waste some coins. Or do we just take this? I could just do that. Maybe just take Kurt. Is Kurt expensive here? Nah. We'll do Kurt, because once we dump the coins, it's not like we're getting them back like that. So I think it's going to be this, because that's an engine that just keeps going and going and going. Well, that's a Graydon too. No, there's going to be a better Graydon in this match for sure. I just feel bad using the Purify, like not using the Purify offensively too. Purify is just good. Let's keep it going here. Whoops. I'm pretty glad we're at 6 coin, because next thing I'd likely play would be Slander. Pumps us right back to 9. Why would you not? Oh yeah, it goes first. That's right. That's how it resolves. Profit 3. think we're just gonna dump some things. Start spending. Do they just not have Saskia? I don't think so. At this point, you'd likely play it. Full send? Yeah, full send. Okay, sort of full send. We don't get to, you know, it goes down to 1 coin regardless, if I'm not mistaken. So we might as well just spend it so they can't boost. I feel like this is going to be one of those matchups that we lose, but I think that the round control is very important. Do I try and bleed out anything? If they try and play Saskia here, they played both Cat Witchers, which is not great for that. Wow, as if he's already almost healed after 1 round. Bounty. This can probably go for now. We need... There we go. I need spenders, though. What do you think, guys? Do you think? At 9-2, we have a good bleeding hand. Do we just get heat waved here? If we get heat waved here, then we still stay ahead, right? That's the big thing. And we can actually afford... Oh, man. Is that our heat wave? Might be my heat wave, actually. Of course. Of course.
The job's a job.
I'll just take Graydon here. Just make it simple. No tribute. So we can keep funneling. We're pretty much all in here. What's Brute saying? Brute is saying that's a lot. I should have clicked before. Doesn't guarantee we'd get it, but you know. Wait, that's what you want to kill? Okay. I think we get this done now first. We swap the bounty over. No tribute. Just because I want to get the kill out of the way, right? There. Full 18. Short round. If we can maintain last say, we're doing pretty well. Goodbye. Actually, matter of fact, I could probably play Scoundrel here first. Because it'll place bounty. Either they don't have Saskia. That's a good thing for me. I don't think I need to take tribute. Guess that's my grade in here. Honestly though, Brute and Freak Show in a round 3 feels pretty good to me. I'm thinking about... It's at 11. That's so gross. Do I ever just spend it? We'll take Great in here. No tribute because it's a 1 base power, right? Here. Goes on the 8. We have enough to afford it too. Leaders at remove 12. Yo, this could just be 2-0 push, honestly. Because I have just the setup for it. Them missing Saskia round 1 is very painful, but I don't have sympathy. I honestly don't. I'm tired of the matchup. It needs some nerfs, so other Scoia'tael could just be a thing. They missed a lot if that's the way you're going about it. Yeah. Damage 12. We get the bounty for it. I need to put a spender down. Draw a card. 10 and 6. Okay, I'm gonna put this back, and I just hope that it's shuffled back. That it blesses me right on top of the deck. Okay, so let's see here. And boost 3. Because I'm looking for a pass. That's a lot of coins. I'm willing to bet they don't have Heat Wave. That's 11. 13. It goes to 12. 7 coins back, we get the +3 instead. Shoot, that's so gross. Yes. Can't do any more, it's Witch Hunters here. I don't believe in Igni. Let's go. Another one? Come on. Can't we just play against something else? Let's see. Don't think I need Squirrel. I have a spender. We'll keep both. Nice. Okay. Same strat? Same strat. Put this back. A 5 coin. We need like 7 or 8. Scapegoat down. This feels like the line against this deck, okay? Now, theirs could be different. Nah, this is movement. Predictable. Let's go. And just let them have it. I'm not even counting. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Get some. Get some. Now what? Good morning. Hope you guys have a great week. And they're like, what? This card exists? How? No way, it's 4 provisions. That's why he's juiced up, man. Like, he just took out 3 cards at the same time. Are you kidding me? Please. Please. Just, doesn't work around here. The fact that it heals too? The interactions just, I don't want to waste something like Professor. My hand's kind of good. Maybe just boost. That's annoying. We still lose uneven. They didn't even play Saskia. Well, they kind of did, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Here, I gotta do something about this now. Now it's gonna be Professor. Alright, cool. Just, we'll take no tribute, because why? At least that way, if they poison out, they don't actually get ahead.
That is all I need.
If I'm drawing brothers... Drawing brothers... I need to put bounty on something without spending this. I think we're better off trying to defend a bleed. Yeah, blood money's up to 9. Let's just try and defend a bleed. If you want it so bad, you can have it. And then we just sort of depend on maybe them not getting the most consistent pulls later on. Because Saskia didn't get the swing, they used a couple things here, right? So now they have to just draw organically for all their other stuff. And, you know, it feels bad giving them this opportunity to get the round off just playing Professor, but I think it's just worth it. We saw much more than I think we spent. I wish every deck in the game, like every faction, had decks that were like this in the way that they feel proper. They don't feel like they're missing the theme, right? I'm tired of seeing as much mid-range. 1 second. Yeah, I think that's the play. You know, I like the lore, the movement, you know, or the bounty, like, and it doesn't feel overtuned at the same time. And there's still enough variety within the faction that it's not boring, right? What a horrible trade on this heat wave. And they still get card back. Ugh. I guess we just do this. We take a grade in here. That's going to be their heat wave, I'm sure of it. The guide said to 2-0, yeah? Wait, what?
Knowledge is a weapon of great power.
We got to destroy a little bit more. If I can save leader till round 3, I think we're chilling. How do I want to do this? I got to be careful about a purify, right? That's fine. Now we're defending card. Okay, yeah. That puts it up to 16. I'm feeling kind of good about that. Okay, this can go. We can put back this because we have the spender, and I think we just take the 1 instead of the 2 because I could use this and we could save Brute. Do we ever just use leader? That's a lot of engines. It's base power 5. Relic, Dryad.
To the fires with them! To the fire!
How much do I value this?
You will not find what you seek.
Alright, then I'm using leader. Fine. Fine. Okay, whatever.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
11, 7.
It's not personal.
we draw, and we don't draw the other one. Yeah, and then we'll put this back. That's good. And then we'll boost something. Yeah. Actually, we'll take both. It's just 3 for 2. We take that every time. Then it pretty well defends card. Good try. That's a good effort. Yeah, can I get it off of 46, 40, 51? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. I'll just play Hail. What? They get both cards off of that? Because 18's not... We need 20. I think I'm better off just trying to roll Brute. Or just doing that. That's annoying.
No, but I can't smash, eh?
Here I was so like confident. I have a bit of an advantage over them because I have Candle and I have Leader +1. But they have an uncontested last say. But I have a lot of points. Okay, I put down Executioner. They do nothing about it.
The job's a job.
Maybe it should have been Brood, actually. It's just a good thing we have Candle. Ah. I need 4. Wait, what?
Our fires will
Here.
light up the north.
I wish we had one more.
You see, you must hold it to.
Okay. Profit 7. Boost 5.
Be careful not to
1, 2. That's a 9. It's a 2 for 1. And then it's a 2 for 3. I feel like this is always going to be the best way to spend. And then just go there. That again, I guess. Just don't. There's no shot that they win, right? Like, what are you going to do? Unless it's worth a million points. There you go. 2 in a row. Same deck. Same win. Alright, we have Enslave 6 coming up here next. So again, we go first. I can put this down, then click this on whatever they play, and I like that idea. Or we just put this down first. It's tough. That's a good hand I could cycle down all the way. I don't even feel bad about it. Maybe I just keep things the way they are here. I have one consistency tool at least. Yeah, I'll do that, because then if I need to, I can place a bounty. But if I also need to, I can just play Bare Knuckle. I like that this demands an answer right away as well, otherwise it just gets too many points. Yeah, you see? Easy.
Should have taken the easy road.
That's fine. Keeps it now where I need it to be, and then we just get that value here. Too bad we don't get more than that, but they did use a joust. I doubt they're going to be defensive jousting. I'll commit an executioner to this round. I'm sure that's fine. Their deck is similar to my deck if you think about it. I'd love to be able to put 2 Vigilantes. At first I was not really feeling the card because it was so easy to remove, but with cards like Vial and now with Candle, it's not a bad idea to have just one of them. I think 2 is still going to be slow. This deck has a problem getting things out quick enough. Okay, what's so important about killing this?
Job's a job.
Does it die? 4. I'll leave it at 4 just in case. They likely joust or assassination. Okay, that's the 2 of them. So unless they have a random Siri, then we're doing okay. How do I want to play this? $13. Honestly, that's a pass. What are they going to do in one turn that's more than 10 points? Yeah. You gonna leader a 1? Does that not just do it? Man, imagine we had Vitality right there. So they're down 2 cards. They're gonna go into a long round 3, which is okay. This can stay. I think this goes, honestly. Do I care about this? Put that back for now. Here's the pass. Profit 3, then place. I think we can actually play Slander on a pass. Imagine they just push it. What? No. Nilfgaard players, bro.
Evil is at work. They have incited us.
High time the north was cleansed.
Fills up the bank perfectly, gets a sick heal. Keeps me ahead. Doesn't give them a spender. As soon as they play their Helga, we kill it. Except, yeah, we still kill it. I think that's what they're relying on here. The Helga Stefan Savior play with the War Council. There's no way that they played into this round just so that they can have a carryover of this. That feels pretty bad.
senses can be fooled easily.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
This is disgusting.
Our knees supposed to bend.
I'm so glad we have this for the content. 2 engines. 2 engines, 1 brawler. They're gonna take the brawler here to spend the 3 coins they have. It's not enough to kill it. I could probably just board wipe again with Slander, right?
Everyone has their secrets.
No way. Why?
Magic sows chaos.
Oh, because they want to take leader? It's not even enough to kill it. $13. This is at 1. Is it ever just Professor? I get why they're doing what they're doing, because they want to have Helga uncontested, but...
Not a day, I'd imagine, for our little rendezvous.
Damage by 2 keeps me 2 cards up. I think it's worth it. I actually think 2 cards up is massive, you know? What we'll do is get down maybe Scoundrel or Octavia, just so that we have a spender on the board. I think Octavia feels worse because I don't want to draw my stuff yet. Okay, good read, good read. We didn't spend anything. I actually was able to get through that with Professor alone, and they used Leader. Now, I want to set the proper expectation. I don't think this is always going to be the case, guys, but I'll take it. Like, for now, it's worth it. There is a lot of stuff that I need. We're going to get that, no problem. Boost by 7. Just in case they try to play that somehow. Can't take any chances, you know? That's a good Terra Nova play.
Friend, you'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Okay. We still get the coins back, right? Do you think they'll coup that? Yeah, I do. Ah. The coup is just because it's 12 points. But at the same time, if I don't purify this, they're going to keep just going with it. What's more important? Well, what are they going to do with it, first of all? It's just if they slam down Coup and Terra Nova... Yeah, okay, whatever. It's done. At least we get a bronze out. Yo, free cards. 10 net. Let's go. Graydon. That actually feels pretty bad, doesn't it? I think what I'm supposed to do. That's I don't know, man. You see where I'm coming from, right? We take the tribute. Ooh.
Nothing loosens reticent tongues like a hot iron.
Take that tribute. Little 12 for 5. Last say type thing. Well, actually, not a last say, just whenever. Because I think it's too late to take Witchfinder simply because they have the Veil. So maybe the line in this matchup is to take Scoundrel in round 1 and try to get these out of deck so we don't have to deal with them later. You know what the problem is too? It might end up being that we take Freak Show after all.
Highly curious case.
Sick. Yeah, it could be Freak Show just because if it is Helga, we're in trouble.
Evil's not going anywhere.
And I have the means to kill this anyway, so I don't know. We'll have to decide. I don't want to put too much down. I'm sort of weighing them down a little bit here. Gross. Dropped 2. I'd have to put Candle back. Profit 5. Forget about Candle. Forget it, forget it. Here. Disgusting. Pow. So they don't have Helga? Isn't that the whole point? Still a lot of points here. One and 2.
They want the pirates to see which is burned. We just provide the kindling.
Do I care? I think I just take a boost to play around Assassination. I have to spend a little bit so that they can't obviously remove that. And we'd be giving them value on that removal anyways, so. Last card could be Torres here. But do they fit it? I don't think they do with Brathens. I think it's something small and not as important. Let it be the... Of course it's the wrong row too, yeah? Okay, what's the most points?
We are heroes, Mama. Are we not?
It's not really the sequencing I'd like to have for it, but playing against Enslave, just dealing with all this crap, that was fairly good. Alright, we have Guerilla Tactics coming up here next. And we know Saskia is the thing, right? Curse Guerilla off the rip. So in order to deal with this here, we want to have the Brawler, okay? I don't think we're going to need Squirrel. This feels kind of slow for this round, honestly. Too many spenders in round 1. It's going to be hard to contest, but I want to mess up their consistency by not... So we need that many coins, so... 6 and 2. That's tough. That's enough to do it, though. Unless they play a Purify. Shoot. I mean, you just used 2 leader charges on this. 1 card. And I'm going to take it. I don't see the point. It gives them Saskia, for sure, but... At this point, we might as well just get the healing value, right? It's really hard to keep pace with Saskia. At least I used the 2 leader charges.
Your will guide us.
Gonna take a lock. Yeah, I don't like the way that this is going so far. I'm actually glad in a way that it didn't work out for me in round 1, because in order to get the Saskia out of the way, because we didn't go first in this case, I would have had to use leader charge to get the extra coins, and saving leader for later game could just be more important. We'll put back some of the spender stuff that we don't probably need. This is probably the pass card. These 2... Honestly, that can go. I'm willing to bet that they bleed. No.
The simplest methods yield the best results.
We'll take the Brawler down here and just go for the rest. What do you think it is that they have the movement package with Saskia? Dual tag on the pirate? I don't know. This could just be Harmony still with Shiru and Scenario. I think this can go. This can go. That's good. Then this can go. We grab 1 and 2. That's the perfect setup. And we'll do this Vigilante. And we can keep it out of rebuke or whatever range. I honestly don't think they have rebukes, but it's traps. Come on.
Evil is at work. They have no sightings.
At least we could play that one properly. 2 for 3. Now it all makes sense to me why they were so thirsty in round 1. It's going to be a problem. We play the worst into that out of everything you can think of. So, let's go.
Oh, late for the best pyres.
At least I have Candle.
Huh?
I might put back Heatwave so I don't play a special card. Just an FYI. So either crushing traps, which I don't think. It's not Pitfall. Wow.
It's not personal. Strictly business.
This feels useless. I think Heatwave could be negative points as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 for 2. 4 for 3.
Customer is king.
Maybe another Pitfall? I would say so.
Evil's not going anywhere.
This is gonna be nasty, because, yeah. 3 for 4. If they have Scorch, I swear. Watch, 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 watch. They have it. I guarantee they have it. With my luck, they have it for sure. Hands down. That's why they're waiting so long. Alright, fair. Okay. Four for 5.
Don't think, just do.
I guess I should probably respect Haze, but if you have 1, I don't think you have 2. They have it. No. What if they wait for me to get this to 9 and do a triple? Oh, okay. We play around Scorch with that way. Go from 18 to 11. Yeah. Good save.
Don't trouble yourself with pleas for mercy.
The fact that they denied me a whole leader is so stupid. And we still win? Oh, way.